Overweight.com. I guess I'll explain exactly what the site is or what I'm hoping it's going to be. I'm hoping to kind of document and journal my journey as I try to get to a goal weight by my 30th birthday. Um, I've kind of seen a couple more of these online, and they were very inspirational. One, I think it was FlyingFatGuy.com. The guy was like 400 pounds, I think, and he wanted to skydive, but unfortunately he was too heavy. They wouldn't let him, and he had to get down to like 240 pounds to be able to jump out of the plane. And he more than achieved his goal. Jumped out of a plane. It was really inspirational. It was really a cool looking, story and something that I think will keep me on my feet. Um, it's a little bit more serious for me. I've got 2 kids and a beautiful wife to worry about. I'm only 29, but I've been heavy all my life. So my goal is to lose weight, in a year. I turned 29 yesterday, and my goal is to be a different kind of person when I turn 30 here in 365 days. Like I said, I've battled weight all of my life, and I've gone on diets. I've lost a lot of weight. When I graduated high school, I was down to 220 pounds, and that was pretty good at that time for me. I've had just yo-yo diets of just everything. I did the Atkins. I did, just all kinds of silly stuff. And the problem was is that it was a diet. It was a temporary change for me, and that can't be what it's got to be. It's got to be a lifestyle. It's got to be something that I stick with. So it's got to be something that I can adjust to and be comfortable with and enjoy. Like I said, all through my 20s, I've been extremely heavy. I've had 2 kids. I've gotten married, and the whole time I've been heavy, and it's kind of been an embarrassment. And being heavy that time has already affected me in negative ways. I have issues like your atypical heavy person has. I've got high cholesterol. The blood pressure issues. I've been having some blood sugar issues at this point, and they're all being fixed right now by prescriptions, and everything's good. But to me, prescriptions aren't the answer to it, and they're only a temporary fix. So, all through my 20s, even back in high school, I always thought, I'm young, I've got all this time left, I'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. Well, I don't necessarily think 29's old or 30's old, but here I am, 29 and still very heavy, heavier, than I've been for a lot of my life. So it's time to change. Suppose I just tell you a little bit about me. My name's Mike. I'm Mike Kiefer. I just turned 29. I kind of hit that already. I'm married to the girl of my dreams, my high school sweetheart. I have 2 kids. My little girl's about to turn 4 here in May, and I have a little boy who just turned 1 back in January. So they keep me very busy. I have a full-time job, as well as my wife does. We're both working parents. And then I have a part-time, just a small business doing some internet and computer consulting on the side. So I'm a pretty busy guy. I think the most interesting part of this website, the reason I really wanted to do it is because I think I'm in the shoes of a lot of other dads out there. They're overweight. I am super busy. My family's always on the go. We're in the fast lane. That makes it all the more difficult to be a healthy person, and to be a great role model, or even to start from square one and learn how to be all that. But that's what I really got to do. I've got to kind of, totally start from square one. I've got to rethink how I eat. I've got to rethink, what I'm drinking, and I've got to rethink activities. I can't come home, take off my coat, and sit on the couch, watch Sports Center for an hour or 2. I can't do that. I've got to do that while I'm on the treadmill. So it's going to be a challenge, and it's something that I want to document because I want I want to watch how I've learned, and maybe, hopefully, maybe I can inspire some people as well. Um, so that's what I'm most excited about this website, is just um, seeing what I can do, and what it's going to take to. Now for the main goal. Like I said, there were, I was inspired by a lot of websites, like I think it was flyingfatguy.com. Dude, was like 380, 400 pounds, wanted skydive. You can't skydive when you're 380 pounds. You just fall too fast, I assume. So he said, hey, next year when I turn so and so, I'm jumping out of a plane. And guess what? He did it. He more than reached his weight goal, and it was a great story. I think it's flyingfatguy.com. I'll double check that, put it up there, and should be kind of like right here, right now, if I know what I'm doing. And check it out. It's pretty cool. So my goal, like I said, I spent my 20s larger than life, just huge. It's sad to say, but as beautiful as my wife looked that day, I have a hard time looking at some of my wedding pictures, because you never really realize how big you are until you see a picture of yourself. I don't know what it is. You can look in a mirror and you're like, I'm not that bad. Then you see a picture of yourself and go, whoa. I make fun of people that fat. So I want to make sure when I turn 30 in 365 days that I'm a different person outside and healthier inside. I like who I am. I'm a very confident person, which I don't think often comes with a lot of people that have spent their time overweight. But there's a lot more to life than food, and I don't know if I per se have a weight goal. I guess I'm going. I am going to set a number, and I'm going to stick with it. My goal is about 180 pounds. That's what I want to weigh. I weighed myself last night. I weighed in a massive 324 pounds. I know it's a lot. That's not as heavy as I've been. I've actually, for over the last year, I've dabbled with gyms and dieting a little bit, and I've lost a little bit of weight. So it's not the heaviest I've been. I guess I'm proud to say that, but I don't want to be at this high anymore. So it's a large order. I mean, that's 144 pounds that I have to lose in 365 days. Pretty much all on my own. I mean, I know I'm going to need a lot of support, but I've got to do it for myself. I've got to do it by myself and prove it to myself before I can be an example to my kids, to my wife, and to other people. So as of today, ended day one. Totally excited to get things rolling. I really think this is gonna help me. This is gonna work for me. I want to be an inspiration to other people, but to do that, I've got to be successful at it. When I've dieted before, I haven't gone out and told everyone I'm doing it. Here I am. I'm doing it now. I'm telling you. I want to lose the weight. I want to lose the weight for good. I've got to retrain myself. I've got to tell myself what I'm doing, and know what's healthy. And it's learning to eat foods that are good for you, and it's learning to also enjoy the foods that aren't quite so good for you, in that oh so special word called moderation. Things are really exciting right now. We're doing a Biggest Loser thing with a couple of my family and friends. We've all weighed in. We're all ready to go. We're all pretty excited. So that should be, more than this. It's even more of a motivator for me. It's going to be an interesting journey. It really is. We've got a just solid, full-packed year. We've got tons of events happening. I know we've got a couple weddings to do. We've got a vacation to do, a week-long vacation. That's going to be difficult. We've got holidays coming up, and Easter's here in a couple days. I'm a big fan of Reese's Easter eggs, and I don't think that's going to happen this year. It's just that. So don't put them in front of my face. So tons of obstacles that I'm going to have to deal with. And I'm really, really, at this point, I'm hoping I can keep it going. Excited to get to those obstacles and win and conquer them. I don't know exactly how this blog is going to turn out, what it's going to do, if it's going to be over in 365 days. I'm going to update as much as possible. You know, and I don't know, maybe if I find some recipes, I'll throw them up. I'll do whatever I can. If you've got some ideas, let me know. I'm always updating my Twitter and my Facebook. I've got a Twitter account. I've got a fan Facebook page. So be a fan. Come on, Facebook. You gotta do it. That's over here, I think. Up here, just click it and you can be it. Mission Fit Dad. That's all you do. Everything's Mission Fit Dad. Luckily, nobody had that name already. I definitely appreciate any kind of motivation, comments that you guys can give me. We're in this together, and I want you to keep me accountable for myself. Sometimes, you need that. So, thank you. Video number 1 done, and I guess here's the thing. Listen to me next time.